to the Aegis Ditto continues. We may possible have a Xenoblade Winners Finals, but Fanfan's been looking real sharp throughout this entire bracket. He seemed committed to how Palutena can play in a lot of these matchups. I mean, he's pressed nothing but auto reticles this entire game thus far, and one dash attack. So Palutena still has many ways to play around, despite all of her moves getting nerfed, or many of her moves getting nerfed, and that's kind of the power that the character has, like how much good tools that she comes across. But this is kind of how you would expect a lot of Aegis matches to go. You're at 70 now. It's time for, well, I guess it's back to Mythra, but it's getting close to Pyra time.
Yeah, at least with auto sometimes if you're at a certain distance, if you just like short hop or jump, the auto might catch you at the apex of it, and you're already going down, so you can just land and then dash it and try to hit Palu, which would be pretty good with, especially with Mythra, given her ground speed. Or maybe the opposite will happen. It will hit you as you're it'll lock on you as you're jumping, and you'll just kind of jump over them, and then you can get a jump and attack. So that's like, at least for me when I play with Lucina, that's kind of like the counterplay I like to use against auto reticle. So
it might be a little bit trickier as as Pyra here, who Hydra seemed committed to staying, and that's kind of why one back air or one downer, one any move would have sealed up that stock. Ended up being the back air, and now we got Mythra again, trying to play around the increased speed, Photon Edge covering basically every tech option at that range.
Yeah, that move is like so crazy. Mythra really goes everywhere, like with the slashes. But if you actually look at like the hitboxes, Mythra just kind of slowly moves forward. But that's you just can't see where she is.
Oh, he gets the footstool, but misses the follow-up. He had the tech roll read. He got the hard part in getting the footstool, but missing the punish. Still wraps up that stock with the F2 on Legend. I really do like how much Hydra's been swapping back and forth, using the invincibility frames when he needs to, finding the proper instances for both characters. And yeah, once he wraps up the combo, he can gain space and play advantage with Pyra. Back to neutral. Time to switch to Mythra.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably gonna be almost everyone's day one like strategy with this character is, oh, I'm gonna use Mythra to rack up damage, and then when you're kill percent, I'll switch to Pyra, and then go immediately back. But you know, some matchups like we saw earlier with James or Rivers against Steve, you just gotta stick with Pyra. Oh wait, that's a 3-stock. Wait a minute.
That was domination coming from Hydra's part, playing strong. Gets the kill with Pyra, but switches to Mythra. For the screen, I guess we know which character he is more a fan of. Let the best girl comments ensue.
Yeah. So, yeah, Fanfan, really kind of getting a taste of their own medicine. You know, that was a very dominant 3-stock from Hydra. So we're gonna see how Fanfan responds in this game too.
It's kind of brutal. Like, there was just every time Hydra seemed to be, well, Hydra would win neutral by just how much Mythra has going for her at any given moment. Like, she's got speed, she's got range, like, she's got frame traps, like good frame data, just good hitboxes generally, having that sword. And Pyra would come through at the end of any of these longer combos or after several strings, then wrap up stocks, or sometimes switching back and forth. But it just looked like Hydra had complete control of stage, of tempo, of advantage, of their own disadvantage. Like, nothing, there was very few weaknesses that Fanfan got a chance to exploit, if there were any at all. Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here, though. It is a best of 5.
Yeah. So I think one thing, at least with the nerfs for Palutena, I think it makes her like defense like a little bit worse, because in order to get out of like pressure situations, your best option sometimes was dash attack, and now that's like more laggy, so that's a bit more risky option. And her shield grab was pretty good before. Like, see right there, like pre-patch, that grab may have gotten Fanfan some momentum, but now post-pad not getting anything off of that because it's too short now. So like, those are like some of her best tools for getting out of stuff like this. Oh, that down air again. We've been seeing that down air get used all night, being really effective.
Yeah, honestly, it may be the best individual move across both Pyra and Mythra. It's so good.
Yeah,
that's saying something. Though.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good moves. Oh, that's a punish. Oh, it's hard punish. Okay, very ready to pull the trigger. Fanfan pulling out a much stronger showing in this game too, getting one more stock than he did in game 1.
Yeah, I have to say, Fanfan, most Palutenas will get their kills from like ledge trapping, like back throw, back air at the ledge, you know, something like that. But Fanfan has been fighting these F smashes and up smashes and like honestly like hard read moves. Oh.
Yeah, Fanfan be swinging and okay, sniping out the jump with that neutral air. The switch back to Mythra to get back on stage, and that's okay. Air dodging the platform, getting by the stronger weight that Fanfan seems to be going for aplenty.
Yeah, and yeah. So the one thing about Palu F smash too, like using it at a hard read in that scenario is like, let's say they normal get up, like the win box and sometimes push them back to the ledge, so you really reset the scenario and don't have to worry about like getting punished in that way.
Ooh, and that's a read on the roll on. I mean, after a while, you got a couple neutral get-ups, a couple of your neutral get-ups sniped by Pyra's F-tilt. You gotta choose something different, but Hydra was ready for that one too. And that one. One more? No, you F-tilt that time.
That was a great spot dodge to avoid the laser, try to get the punish, but misses the dash attack. F-tilt? To stuff out approach? That's kind of nuts. That move's like frame 14.
Finally covering and use. Okay, gets one grab first. Not many grabs we have seen come down from Fanfan, but it's potentially good reason why. Looking
Can we
for
talk about that down air? Like it punished Palu's F tilt like fully spaced on block out of shield. Alright, that back air is gonna take it for Hydra. Not a 3 stock, but a 2 stock this time.
Hydra's looking good.
Yeah, it's still looking really good for Hydra's chances in terms of making it further into winners finals.
Yeah, if there's anything to show how good this character can be, what is it? It's the first Fusion, and while Fusion may not have the same level of competition as Galaxy Gambit X Collision and all 500 players that enter that every week, which is insane, by the way. It's still it had no slouches. Like there's some good players in here from the bottom to top, and at the end of the day, if Fanfan doesn't change up anything too crazy, we're going to be looking at 2 players picking up. One of them being Rivers, who already has good fundamentals, but it's like 2 good players both playing Pyra Mythra. If there's anything I can say about these characters, despite it being online, their future looks very bright.
Yeah, like these characters are kind of nutty sometimes.
Yeah, no tricks. Well, Foresight is definitely a trick that we haven't seen much of, but it's at the very least something that Mythra does have in her back pocket, which can swing moments and interactions well into her favor.
Wow, but good up smash to call out the up B.
She's just so fast that dash away, recognize that up smash came out, and still be able to dash in and punish with the dash attack.
Ooh, okay. I really like that sort of bait coming out from Fanfan there. Not opting to get something else other than just going for like the standard like back air out of down throw of those percents.
Man, it really feels like Pyra and Mythra have a button or an option for every situation, and Hydra's taking full advantage of that. He may be down by 60% at this point, but the wave dash, hello? Hydra's he looks ready to take a stock, even if it is only at 85, thanks to the strength of both these characters. That should do it.
Yeah.
Finally closing it out.
All right, Fanfan. I feel like the data from the last 2 games, like, it's finally starting to, like, the install is complete. It's finally ready to be put to use. Fanfan finding like good spots right now, neutral and stuff like that. Getting like those standard, Palutena combos in the back air. Racking up good damage. Feeling a lot more comfortable in this matchup. Oh, what is going on?
Are they okay? Hello? Controller DC? What?
Okay then.
Okay. It seems like they have, they've come back from, I don't know, they got an ad on their Nintendo Switch. I don't know. Like, oh, this is why I have ad blocker installed. Ugh. So a little bit of free damage didn't help. It didn't hurt Fanfan though. That got made up for right fast. He's not respecting these blazing edges on ledge at all.
Oh, there it is. The shield grab nerf coming into play again.
This is looking like up tilt percent. Oh no, he went for it all.
Okay, can't punish with paddle up smash there, but that's fine.
Again? Yeah.
The classic Palutena stuff. Teleport from ledge.
Okay, yeah, it was nerfed, but it's still safe. -5. Oh, the footstool. Oh no. Signs of life from Fanfan. Is he can keep this together, then he'll be ending this game 3 with a win. Yeah, not yet.
Wow. 130 and not even sparks. Oh my goodness, trying to go for this double explosive flame combo, but drops it, gets punished with an up tilt from Pyra. We're going to the last stock scenario right now. This is Fanfan's winner's life right on the line right now.
And Hydra has to be careful of how many times he goes for those.
There it is. Fanfan has been catching people all night with this dash back up smash at the ledge.
If you want to play aggressive, you want to be Mythra, come over and try and validate with me all your good buttons, all your options out of shield. I'll catch you eventually by just dashing back. I've got stage. But still, 2-1. It's a long way to go. But if they keep playing the set on PS2, then each game going forward is going to be down to the wire. And it looks like, oh, never mind. They might be changing stage.
Yeah. So, Fanfan's pretty good with, like, the ledge cancels. Like, teleport, trying to use that to get out of the corner. So maybe something like FD or Town to try to take that option away from Fanfan.
I do think that if any, most sword characters are very, very good on platform stages and having that extra platform for anti-airing, for juggling, etc. I think that Pyra and Mythra, more specifically Mythra, might be the best swordie on FD.
Yeah, I feel like the speed really is like accented here because she can cover so much space on the ground, and that's all the stage is. It's just that this platform on the ground, and Mythra can be wherever she wants to on the stage at any time.
Yeah, and she gets to utilize her really good dash grab, her photon edge, to cover so much of this space, and making it very useful to catch landings, and just good generic tools like down tilt and dash attack. Like, there's nowhere to go, and you're gonna get pummeled around, or in the case of Pyra, you're gonna just get exploded. Thank you, Hydra, for the proper timing.
Oh, no
combos.
jumps.
I'm surprised he's not ending any of these combos with up B, but I assume he just wants to keep the momentum going instead of the added 10%. Because he's at 74.
Yeah, again, I mentioned this in another set, but Mythra is like probably one of the best characters at stealing your double jump mid combo, and because of that, Palu ate like 60% and got sent off stage.
Yeah, I think there's a frame. There's a couple frames where it's not a technically true combo. That's a good punish on the photon edge to back the stage. It's not technically a true combo because you can jump and you can air dodge out. But nobody has a 1 frame or 2 frame. Well, there's a couple 2 frame air dodges. So you can get sniped even out of the combo being true by the extra range of Mythra of Mythra and be put in an even worse position. Looks like Hydra's making plenty good use as you have nowhere to go, sir. Eating that dash attack.
Yeah, just as a character, Palu kind of struggles landing in general against most characters on a stage like FD because it's like she doesn't have platform to land on or to ledge cancel on, so it can be kind of rough. And like I said, Mythra does a really good job just covering the space of FD. So put that stuff together, and it's probably isn't the stage for Palu in the matchup.
Yo, why is Hydra so good? Holy moly! When he's pulling out things that that don't cross my mind until I see them. But he's looking for footstool shenanigans. Not even outside of the blazing edge setup. And he backs it all up with just really, just consistently strong ledge gameplay. And okay, I swallowed my words a little bit there once I heard the footstool sound effect.
That was just a good dinner. Being able to stuff out Palu before she's able to get an up air out. Oh yeah, I think Mythra was Pyra was at the spacing for short explosive flame, and he got. Fanfan got the long one, so yeah, that's a punish. Oh, again, switching the Mythra for the